You have survived things that could have destroyed you. Heartbreak, grief, fear, betrayal, loneliness. Seasons where you quietly wondered how much more you could take. And yet, here you are, still standing. A few years ago, I went to Ghana emotionally broken in ways most people around me could not see. The truth is, I didn't arrive in Ghana as the strongest version of myself. I went to Ghana carrying things inside myself that I could not fix. I felt broken. Before my experiences with Ghana, after relocating to the United States from Jamaica and dealing with personal challenges, it was listening to Haitians speak about survival and resilience and reflecting on the strength of my own people back home in Jamaica that began creating shifts inside me. And what they taught me about survival changed the way I see pain forever. If you're struggling quietly right now, this video is for you. I share 5 lessons that different countries taught me. And trust me, the final lesson changed my life the most. So stay with me to the end. Welcome to my channel. My name is Angie Marie. Here we explore the deeper lessons hidden within countries, cultures, travel, healing, and the human experience. One of the most unexpected discoveries I made while traveling abroad is that certain countries seem to carry lessons for the human spirit. Some places teach peace, some teach resilience, some teach joy, some teach survival. And sometimes the very thing we are missing internally is reflected back to us through another culture or another way of living. But what if some of the greatest lessons about survival are hidden in places the world rarely looks at? Because during some of the lowest periods of my life, I encountered people from places that endured unimaginable suffering and still found ways to rise. Ghana, Haiti, Haiti, Jamaica. People whose histories carried suffering far greater than my own. What I encountered began changing how I understood healing. Before we dive deeper into this content, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with anyone you choose, and feel free to join our community. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's move on. Number 1, peace is not a luxury. It is a human need. So many people today are hurting quietly, emotionally exhausted, burned out, feeling stuck, wanting deeper human connection, but no longer knowing how to trust people. You were not brought into this world to suffer. Yes, life challenges all of us, but pain was not meant to become your identity. My time in Ghana confirmed this deeply for me. Even though Ghana is not one of the wealthiest countries materially, what I experienced there was another kind of wealth. Peace, community, warmth, and emotional safety. Being able to walk the streets, connect with strangers, travel freely, and feel safe in an unfamiliar environment while so much of the world feels filled with chaos was a breath of fresh air. I remember sitting outside in Ghana listening to ordinary conversations and realizing how quiet my mind had become. That moment stayed with me because many of us have normalized stress so deeply that peace now feels unfamiliar. But Ghana reminded me that human beings were never designed to live in a constant state of emotional emergency. Rest is not weakness. Slowing down is not failure. Some environments remind us that life can still feel gentle. Number 2. Some countries teach us that resilience is a way of life. Haiti taught me this powerfully. I fell deeply in love with the warmth, strength, generosity, humor, and spirit of the Haitian
people.
Living in the US and connecting with Haitians showed me a level of kindness and emotional strength that many people never see in the headlines. Some of the most thoughtful gestures I've experienced came from the people of Haiti. And when I think about Haiti, I do not think about struggle. I think about people who continue to create, love, believe, and survive despite generations of obstacles. Many people think resilience means never breaking, but real resilience is continuing anyway, smiling anyway, loving anyway, rebuilding anyway. And I think many people watching this right now need to hear that, because some of you are carrying invisible battles every day. IT reminded me that pain may shape people, but it does not always destroy them. Sometimes resilience is simply refusing to disappear. Number 3.
Some countries teach us that joy can coexist with hardship, and that is my country, Jamaica.
Growing up Jamaican taught me this. Jamaica is a small country with its own very real challenges, yet the spirit of the people continues to shine. Music beside struggle, laughter beside hardship, creativity in difficult conditions. There is a no problem attitude that reflects something deeper, the refusal to let life completely remove joy, expression, or humanity. And honestly, many people today feel guilty for smiling while still healing, as if happiness must wait until life is perfect. But Jamaica taught me that joy itself can become part of survival. Sometimes laughter is survival. Sometimes music is survival. Sometimes positivity is survival. Joy is not denial. It is resilience expressed through spirit. And honestly, I think what connects all of these lessons is simple. Every country reveals something many of us desperately need in our own lives.
Number 4.
Some countries remind us that strangers are still capable of kindness. We live in a time where many people are emotionally guarded after being hurt, disappointed, abandoned, or betrayed. But one thing traveling taught me is that there are still good people everywhere. Some of the most meaningful moments I experienced abroad were not famous attractions. They were ordinary human moments, conversations, smiles, being welcomed into spaces where I was a stranger. I experienced this warmth in different ways through Ghanaians, Haitians, Jamaicans, and many others. Those moments reminded me that humanity is not as lost as it sometimes feels online. I truly believe many people today are starving emotionally for genuine human connection. And sometimes another culture reminds us that connection is still possible.
And number 5, nothing truly changes until we love ourselves first.
To believe in ourselves. Before people move abroad, start over, heal, rebuild, or take risks, something usually has to happen internally first. They must believe they deserve more for themselves.
I heard this story about a mature woman who relocated from the United States to Vietnam
at age 66. At an age where many people think life should become smaller, she chose expansion instead. She chose courage over fear. And I think many people need to understand this.
She did not move because of love or a relationship. And I'm telling you, I've been asked that question a lot because of my travels to Ghana. People automatically believe that there is a romantic interest there, but that's not how it works. Sometimes we need to first find ourselves. We need to fall in love with ourselves again, with our purpose. And so I understand the many people who relocate far and wide to different continents, not in search of love, but first to build the love for themselves and then to continue with their assignment, because we all came here with an assignment.
Sometimes the life we want is waiting on the other side of finally believing in ourselves. Ask many solo travelers whether they travel to Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, or elsewhere, and they will often tell you the same thing. Before the plane ticket came the decision to trust themselves, the decision to stop shrinking, the decision to believe life could become bigger than fear. And that lesson applies far beyond travel. Sometimes you have to love yourself enough to try first. Love yourself enough to leave environments that are destroying your peace. Love yourself enough to believe your future does not have to look exactly like your past. Traveling taught me that the world is full of people surviving, rebuilding, adapting, healing, and continuing despite difficulty. That changed me. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, afraid, or uncertain, I want you to remember this. Your current pain does not have to become your permanent identity. There is still life ahead of you. There are still good people in this world. There are still places that may heal parts of you unexpectedly. And there are still versions of yourself you have not yet met. Maybe countries are not just places on a map after all. Maybe they are emotional classrooms helping humanity to remember peace, resilience, joy, connection, and hope. And if this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe and continue this journey with me.
Thank you so much for spending these moments with me. I pray that you got some good value from this video. This is Angie Marie, and I'll see you soon in the next video.